I'd like to call the April 28th, 2026 meeting to order. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we begin, I wanted to give our mayor a couple of minutes.
Yeah, thank you, Council President. For those of you who aren't aware, we lost a longstanding member of our community recently, not just a member of our community, but a member of the Rockaway Township family. And Mr. North wanted to say a few words. I wanted to turn it over to Al. So go ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately, last Friday, Richard Kimball passed away. He was 92 years old. He was the former superintendent of Rockaway Township Department of Public Works. He is part of a founding family member of Rockaway Township from the family farm up in Green Pond. He's a former U.S. Army veteran. He grew up in Marcella, lived in the Tomark area of town. He was part of the ski team in town when he was a kid. Believe it or not, they used to water ski on Lake Ames. He was superintendent for 30 years. He is instrumental in building the DPW garage complex, the White Meadow Lake Salt Dome, Peterson Field, and former Norway Field, and Town Hall, which we're all sitting in right now. He's the father of three children, a former devoted husband. He started his own excavating company, Rich Kimball and Sons Excavating and Septic. He was a hardworking, generous, devoted person, a wealth of knowledge, and he will sorely be missed. Godspeed, Rich Kimball.
Council President, if I could just add something to
Yeah,
Mr.
go
Knopf on that too. And also, he's very influential with the civil service coming into Rockaway Township as well for fair working and equality for all employees that are there. And one addition that I'd want to mention is Sandy Vandemark, who is also a relative of the Kimball family, one of the founders of Metro Supply with Denny Vandemark, which the father-in-law, Mayor Vandemark, was also a mayor in Rockaway Township. She had passed on Easter Sunday as well and lived in the Telemark area. They were both collectively pillars within the community up there. So thank you for that.
Moment of silence to remember the service and sacrifices of the armed service members who protect our nation and the first responders who protect our neighborhoods. Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Here.
Councilmember Wojtovich.
Here.
Councilmember Friedlander.
Here.
Councilmember Royek.
Here.
Councilmember Frede.
Here.
Councilmember Quinn.
Here.
Councilmember Kelly.
Here.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Here.
Council President Morrison.
Here. Adequate notice of this meeting was provided to the Daily Record and the official newspapers for the Township of Rockaway. Notice was posted on the official bulletin boards of Rockaway Township, township website, and notice was filed in the office of the township clerk. Approval of the minutes from the March 24th Township Council meeting. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Friday,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
No.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, 8 yeses, 1 no. Motion carries.
Council Morrison?
Yeah.
Real quick on that, in future with the minutes, if the clerk's office could spell my last name correctly. It's always spelled incorrectly. It's Kelley.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we're going to do the open to the public portion. Thank you. Before opening the public portion of the meeting, I want to remind everybody of the rules that apply to anyone who wants to address the council. Any member of the public wishing to address the council will have 3 minutes to do so. While an extension of time may be requested, it should not be assumed that an extension of time will be granted. While addressing the council, members of the public may not address or question any individual council member. If anyone addressing the council violates these rules or conducts themselves inappropriately, their speaking opportunity will be terminated and they will be instructed to return to their seat. A refusal to comply will result in removal from the room. Members of the public in attendance may not make comments from the audience without recognition by the chair. Persons doing so will be subject to removal from the room. As council president, I have tremendous respect for my fellow council members and the public who take the time and effort to attend council meetings. These rules are necessary to protect and respect, but also to permit the council to do its business in an orderly and professional manner. When I call your name, please come up to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. And again, as a reminder, it's 3 minutes. Lisa Ginder. Did I pronounce that right? Thank you.
Hi, Lisa Ginder, 136 Birch Street, Dover, New Jersey. And I feel like I've been in front of y'all a lot lately, and I'm hoping to not see your faces for a while after I get done with my 3 minutes tonight. So first of all, I want to say thank you to my ward representative as well as Lieutenant Hamilton. They've been working with me on the speeding issue on my street, and I just want to say that I greatly appreciate that. The thing that I'm really here to talk about, it's something I have gotten to talk to my ward representative about as well as the mayor over the past month-ish or so. And it's regarding the annual assessments for the taxes. And I understand that you're looking to pause the annual assessments when the contract is up this year. And I am here in full support of that since I literally moved in and like 4 months after moving in, got the letter that the reassessments were happening, and my less than 2,000 square foot home has gone up about $4,500 a year, which is a significant portion. It's like a 40% or so increase to my annual taxes. I am a very involved person in the town. I serve on my local PTA, and I try to be cognizant of what's happening and all of that good stuff. But I feel overwhelmed by the taxes and how much they've gone up. And I feel like that's been exacerbated by COVID, and the annual assessments are not helping that situation. So I'm just here to beg and plead that you figure something different out for us and for the residents. You know, maybe if you do still need to do some kind of annual assessment, maybe it's breaking the town into chunks. So maybe it's a 5-year plan where you get assessed every 5 years, but you go around assessing a different chunk of town once every 5 years. So putting that out there, please and thank you. The second, and it's usually the thing that causes so many blowups in everything Rockaway on Facebook, is the garbage. Now, for all of our taxes, we don't get garbage in our taxes. So we're paying all this money, but we don't even get the garbage in our taxes. And I appreciate the recycling, and I appreciate the absolutely wonderful bulk that comes around, takes like everything. So that's helpful. But even if you cannot provide garbage, if that's like a statistical impossibility for the town, can you please get the companies to have the same price? We are a large enough place to be able to try to negotiate something. I mean, I feel lucky. The one I've chosen happens to be the lower one, but I see it every day, people seemingly getting bamboozled by the other company. So something to look into, something to say, something to pay attention to, because people clearly don't come to the meetings to complain about these things. The last thing,
Yep, you're at 3 minutes. We'll go ahead and wrap up.
Okay. Last thing is, we all know that we've experienced enough drama, and what I've been following in Roxbury and most recently in Andover. I'm here to ask of you to consider putting a ban on data centers in the town. I don't know about our large spaces and what those could become in the future, but I don't want to be the latest in the lawsuits and dramas due to a potential data center, because what I'm learning from those other towns is by the time it's happening, you're too late. So by doing something preemptively, I'm hoping that we could not face what they're facing. So thank you.
Thanks.
Council President, is it possible to respond to one of the comments that she made regarding assessments
No,
and
not at this
taxes?
time. It's not appropriate.
It's not appropriate?
Michael Lardy.
Michael Lardy, 19 North Brookside Drive. Bring up the stop lines again. I've been bringing this up probably 2 years. Algonquin and North Brookside's a chronic problem that I see because it's on my street and people don't stop at the corner. They get into the oncoming traffic before they stop. I've mentioned in the past Arrows on North Lakeshore Drive. It's the one-way street that heads to Beach 3 in White Meadow Lake. There's obviously a one-way sign at the entrance and a do not enter on the other side. But when you have vendors or food delivery people go to someone's house, you know, they take that dog leg to go down. They don't even pay attention that it's a one-way. And when they leave, they go out the wrong way. I ran into a sheriff vehicle the other day and I put my hand out and he goes, "It's a one-way street, right?" I said, "Yep." So he turned around. But a few arrows on a couple spots throughout that street, 3 arrows maybe, at least they would drive a short distance, see an arrow and realize, oh, it's one way and turn around. A berm on White Meadow Road from like the Temple driveway to Clubhouse Way, because the water, it just ruts out the road and goes right into our preschool property, and our sump pump just constantly has to pump it out. The mall taxes, I know Simon gets a break on the taxes based on vacancies, but there's stores that want to expand. Raymore and Flanagan wants to expand, and Simon comes up with a rent that is so ridiculous per square foot because they are getting a tax break. So they don't want to have them rent it because then they're going to lose the discount in the rateable because it's vacant. So there's the incentive not to have places rented there based on that. I know that's in the contract or something, but when a store wants to expand and expand the business in the township and the mall is saying no because, well, not saying no, but making the price so ridiculous, they don't take it in order to not have to pay taxes on it. We're getting the shaft. Lastly, White Meadow Lake has their Food Truck Friday starting this Friday. It's open to everybody. It's not just for White Meadow Lake, so stop by if you can. I won't be there, I'll be away, but it's always a good time, especially in nice weather. Thank you.
Thank you. Dana Tabadella.
Dana Tabadella, 31 Omaha Avenue. I sat through the budget meeting on March 14th, and there was a motion made by Councilman Kelly to raise one of the lines that would be beneficial to the taxpayers. The council didn't understand the vote. They voted no to it. And then there was a second opportunity in another area to do the same thing. So before the vote was taken, Councilman Kelly had asked Lisa Palmieri to please explain to the council, if we raise this line, will this be a benefit to the taxpayers? She explained everything and said that yes, it would. So then the council voted yes to that motion. Mr. Kelly turned around and asked at that time to please reopen the tab for the original one that you voted no to. And Mr. Morrison, council president, said that you were not able to do that, that it was the legal opinion that you were not able to reopen the tab. I was sitting here in the audience. I actually did an Oprah right at that very moment when you said that you had sent a text to the lawyer and that he had said that we couldn't reopen the tab. When the Oprah came back and it says that there's no government records responsive to my request. So am I being lied to that you consulted with the attorney? I don't understand why there's no records. You said that that you consulted with the attorney. If you did consult with the attorney, I'd like to hear from the attorney why we couldn't reopen a tab if that's going to be beneficial to the taxpayers. I just feel like a lot of times, even when there's a good suggestion made, and I'm addressing this to all of the council, that our council president can't see past his differences with Mr. Kelly. And so now, because there's differences between them, that the taxpayers are not going to get the benefit because he just doesn't want to honor anything that he says, even if it's a great idea. So you guys didn't get the opportunity to vote on that again. I don't understand why, because it would have been a benefit to us. Then the last meeting was canceled. The meeting before that ended abruptly. This is not good for our community. And I just want to say that if this conduct can't change, that the council should consider replacing the council president, because we can't have this. You're supposed to be here for us, the taxpayers. You can't turn around and cancel meetings, make up things saying that you've consulted with an attorney. If that, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, did that happen? The Oprah says it didn't happen. So I'd like some responses to that. Thank you.
Just again, because this is an accusation and I feel the need to respond. The meeting was on YouTube. Please, I'm asking you, go back and watch it. I did not say it was a text. I said it was a phone call. All right. If you would like to also, I mean, I'm sure you can even Oprah the video of me walking out into there, and at no point am I texting. It was a very quick phone call. All right. So that's what I did say. And that's why there's no records to hand over, because it was a 1 to 2 minute phone call. Okay. As far as, personal differences, I may have procedural differences with Councilman Kelly. We don't interact outside of here, right? So it's really nothing personal. It's really just professional. Okay. And there are rules of decorum that need to be followed. All right. Again, if you go back and watch the meeting, you will find that I actually seconded and supported some of Mr. Kelly's motions because he does have good ideas. All right. It doesn't mean that they're all going to be agreed on. That's why it's a council. Everybody gets to put in their input. All right. And everybody has their own opinion, right? It's your opinion that it was a good thing to do, and you're entitled to that opinion. It was the opinion of 8 other members of the council that it wasn't, for whatever it was that you said was voted down. All right. But I will certainly vote with Mr. Kelly if I think it's, in my opinion, to be good for the town.
Well, it wasn't only my opinion. It was Lisa Palmieri's opinion. She had clarified that.
Okay.
I will go back and I will listen to the
Please
meeting
do.
again.
Right. 100%. Thank you.
Council President, can I respond since you responded to the accusation? Just something brief. I mean, you just did it.
I know, but she was accusing me.
Well, she was also mentioning my name as well.
Right. But she was supporting you. So
Because she supported
Unfortunately,
me, not you, then I
she
can't
wasn't
talk.
accusing you of anything.
That's discriminatory, isn't it?
Oh, that's your opinion.
Okay.
Council President?
Yeah.
Can you
Hang
please
on.
clarify something quickly, though?
Yeah, but if
If
I'm
you're
not
gonna let
letting,
him-
if I'm not
okay.
letting him,
Okay.
then I can't.
Yeah.
Please sit down. Please sit down. Your
I was
time
just
is
wondering
over.
if the attorney could respond.
Your time is over. Please sit down. Okay. R 2673, this is a resolution to cancel the reserve balance. I want to explain to the public what this is, because this is a good thing. We talk about a lot of times, especially at the budget meeting, we talk about if something isn't used, it goes back into the general fund, right? And this is a good example of something like that. So we have a balance for AccuVac, right? Which is accumulated sick and vacation time. When all of that money is not used, it goes somewhere. So instead of the tax burden being on the residents to, pay for that $587,000, that extra $587,000 is being brought back to offset the tax burden of the town. Okay, it becomes a line of revenue. Thank you. Basically, this is a good example. People bring it up. They say, I want to see where it is. Here's a great example. So we're taking over $500,000 and putting it back into the fund to offset the tax burden on the people. That being said, resolution
President? Just on that particular comment that you said about the refund into the fund for the taxpayers' benefit.
Yeah.
When we have other areas in the budget, such as vacant positions that we're paying for, even though there's not a body holding that position,
right,
that same money goes back into that general fund.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the accumulated sick and vacation.
We're just talking, but I'm talking about refund back into the general fund again.
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Okay. Resolution R2673, resolution to cancel the reserve balance. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich.
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, that is 9 yeses. Motion carries. Okay, we are going to go on to a couple of items regarding the budget. We have one ordinance, couple resolutions. At a point after this first ordinance, we are going to have another open to the public session relative to the budget. 02608 ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank. Can I have a motion? Is
So moved.
Second.
there any council discussion on this ordinance?
Who went to second? I'm sorry. Mr. Sommer.
Is there any public discussion on this ordinance alone? Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
No.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, 8 yeses, 1 no, motion carries. Okay. This is now for the 2026 budget hearing. It is another open to the public portion. Same rules apply as I read before. If you do wish to speak, you'll get 3 minutes. Please state your name and address for the record. Is there anybody here from the public that wishes to speak?
Dana Tabadella, 31 Omaha Avenue. So this is in regards to the budget.
Just the budget.
Okay, so my question that I had asked before, when you didn't vote to raise that one number and the tab couldn't be reopened, that would be beneficial to the taxpayers. I want to know, can we reopen that? And if we can't, I would like the attorney to let me know why we can't reopen that, if that's going to be a benefit to the taxpayers.
Okay. And again, it's your opinion that it's a benefit to the taxpayers.
No,
And
it was
Ms.
Ms.
Iachafano,
Palmieri.
are you prepared to respond or would you prefer to?
Well, you had a phone conversation with him about it, and Ms. Palmieri did say it. Don't say it so that I'm saying it was a benefit. Ms. Palmieri said it was a benefit.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
a professional.
Mr. Iachafano, are you prepared at this point? No. Okay.
I am.
You are no.
I
You
can
are not
respond to that.
recognized for this. It is not your.
Okay.
You are not a legal representative of the town.
I'm a council member of the town, the legislative branch, the purse strings of this governing body.
As
I am.
are the other 8 council members up here.
And I'm the only one that probably can answer that question right here.
Mr. Kelly, you can't
Just
just
simple,
constantly
just a
put
yes or
yourself
no.
up as the smartest person in the room because you're not. This is a council. It is a group that handles things in a collaborative manner
Is there a reason why you wouldn't want to just address it and have that answer?
because it's been addressed many, many times.
It hasn't, because nobody's
Okay,
answered it.
moving on.
Okay.
R2686, this is a resolution to read the 2026 operating budget by title. The purpose of this resolution is to avoid having to literally open up the book and read every line. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Don't we do it, don't we have our opportunity to speak?
No, it's a resolution, not an ordinance.
It doesn't make a difference, though. It's a budget hearing that we just allowed the public to speak about.
Not on a resolution, no, an ordinance, yes.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
No.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 8 yeses, 1 no, motion carries. All right, R 2687, this is a resolution to adopt the 2026 municipal budget of the Township of Rockaway in the County of Morris. I'm going to read the resolution now. Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Rockaway, County of Morris, that the 2026 budget herein before set forth is hereby adopted and shall constitute an appropriation for the purposes stated of the sums therein set forth as appropriations and authorization the amount of $31,186,027.16 for municipal purposes and $459,685.70 for open space, recreation, farmland, and historic preservation trust fund levy, and $2,261,055 for minimum library tax. Can I have a motion?
Debate, Mr. Morrison.
There's no debate on this, sir. You can vote yes or no.
You're not going to allow any conversations about this
I
issue?
made it clear.
That's just yes or no, Mr. President.
Clerk, please take the roll.
I got a
Was there a
motion. Is
second?
there a second?
I'm sorry.
I'll second.
Who's free?
I made the motion. He seconded.
Second, okay. Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Fraiday,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
No.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 8 yeses, 1 no, motion carries.
Council President, can I be recognized real quick?
Yes.
We're just dealing with a large number of a budget of over $45 million. And you did not allow one council member to address anything, make any kind of statement with regard to that, have any conversation at all for us to represent any of the members of the public as well as our constituents in each one of our wards. Was there a reason why?
We've had multiple occasions and multiple opportunities
No,
to
today.
discuss
Is
this.
there a reason why that you wouldn't allow tonight us for the speech?
The questions that were asked, okay, you can speak by your actions of voting yes or no. All right. Again, this is a collaboration, right? This is a council meeting. It's not a Councilman Kelly meeting, right? It is a collaboration. It represents a lot of hard work by the administration, a lot of analysis and contribution from the council, yourself included. It has happened over the course of many months, and you have had more than ample opportunities to speak about it, as have the rest of the council.
I understand. And the problem was, though, we had a meeting that was canceled last week to have further conversations, potentially make even further adjustments that would benefit the taxpayers of reducing the levy. And even tonight, as you had stated from legal counsel, that I don't believe that you actually received in order for us not being allowed to open a tab in order to address areas of potential savings that are there. So tonight I had asked in order to speak about this budget after the public hearing for the public, and you would not allow me to speak to address some of the concerns and issues prior to the vote of the budget.
Right. It was open to the public, not open to the council.
But there's nothing that bars, there's nothing that bars us to open it to the council to have discussion, because this is the only time that we can deliberate and have a conversation amongst all of us without being in violation of the Open Public Meeting
It
Act.
is not the only time. We had many council meetings. You have many other council. We've had budget meetings. We have council meetings. And as far as the last meeting, again, you've been a council president, so you should know that the last meeting would not have had anything to do with the budget. All right. It has to wait a full cycle to this meeting. Okay.
100%.
And all right. And as far as if you want to talk about canceling the last meeting, there was only 2 items on the agenda. All right. None of which were timely. Right. None of which were under a time constraint. And in order to be fiscally conscious, right, as you constantly bring up, we decided not to hold a meeting, so we didn't have to bring people in and pay overtime and bring a meeting just for the sake of having a meeting.
But there is no
Moving
overtime.
on.
These are all department heads that are here. There is no overtime.
We are moving on.
And you deprive people of talking to public to raise issues because we only had
Mr.
one
Kelly,
meeting after
at
the
this point,
introduction of the budget,
You are out of order.
and you wouldn't allow anybody to
Mr. Kelly,
speak
you
about
are
that.
out of order.
It's not true, Mr. President. You're actually interrupting me
Mr. Kelly,
twice.
you're out of
Thank
order.
you.
Okay. Ordinances for introduction, O2614, an ordinance amending chapter 28 entitled Health and Environment to add a new article 28-6 entitled Farmers Markets to create provisions for the licensing of and establishing standards for farmers market operations. Now,
Make the motion.
I'm not asking for a motion yet. There are some slight adjustments that I would like to read into the record regarding the fees. After discussion be with the mayor. The fee for the operator license has been reduced from $50 to $10. The farmer's market type 2, 3, or 4 operator license has been reduced from $75 to $15. The general operator reduced from 25 to 10, and type 1 operators from $50 to 15. This is all in order to make it obviously more enticing for more vendors to come to these markets. So the motion for the ordinance, again, will read as stated, in addition to the changes that I just mentioned. I made the motion. You want the second?
Well, you have a question on this introduction on that because you just provided this information that wasn't provided earlier. You truly believe that a $10 or $15 difference is going to be the course of attraction to people to come and participate?
Between $10 and $50?
15.
We lowered it to 15.
But I'm saying, like, you believe that's the ultimate cause of people not participating in this is over
The ultimate cause? No, I think that anything we do to help a small business. I mean, some mom and pop, think about the girl with the cookie business, right?
It's
If
definitely
we're going to
part-
charge her
it's-
$50 instead of 15, yeah, I think actually it would.
if I could speak, it's definitely part of it. And historically, maybe we make a couple $100 a year on these fees as it stands at $50. And we're hoping that by lowering it, I get a lot of feedback from these different places that want to do these farmers markets that it's prohibitive for these people. So
Yeah.
Was there any
Not
other
gonna-
complaints though, Joe? Like
Sorry?
was there any other complaints? I mean, it's not that I'm going against it. I just didn't know if there's
Sounds like
locations, establishments, interior, inside access, outside access, parking.
no, it's really the fees because these people that are coming to farmers markets and stuff, they're not making a lot of money.
Right.
So by telling them, you're only gonna pay $10 instead of 50, it is a big difference for them.
Right.
And again, it's not costing us anything. We're still gonna do what we do today. But hopefully it brings in, I think it's gonna end up bringing in more fee revenue than
Yeah.
what we're getting today, because I think we're gonna have more people want to.
And the fees that are on here, Mayor, are they the same effort into the process? Person that's paying a $10 fee or a $15 fee, is it the same process to get these people permitted or? So then why not have them all even
The
then?
process isn't changing, but the $15 versus $10 is a little bit a deeper process that we follow.
Okay.
For them. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Good questions.
I made
would
a
second that
motion.
still.
Do you want the second? Mr. Kelly has the second. Please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Roya,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses, motion carries. 2615, an ordinance amending chapter 28 entitled Health and Environment to amend sections of Article 11. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
I'll second it. Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Roya,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses, motion carries. Ordinance 2616, an ordinance amending chapter 17 Parks and Recreational Facilities of the revised general ordinances of the Township of Rockaway, Morris County, State of New Jersey.
Motion.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Roya,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes. Sorry,
yes, Councilmember Quinn,
I jumped the gun. Yes.
you're excited. Councilmember Kelly, that's right.
I'm sorry. What was it?
Councilmember Kelly,
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses, motion carries. Ordinances for adoption, 2609, bond ordinance appropriating $4,248,890 and authorizing the issuance of $3,268,595 bonds or notes of the township for various improvements or purposes authorized to be undertaken by the Township of Rockaway in the County of Morris, New Jersey. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Woo. Let's give,
I go to the winner.
Councilman Freelander.
He'll get it. I'll do second.
Is there any council discussion?
Can you just tell the public and what these various improvements are, or focus on some of the larger ones?
Okay, so ordinance 2609 is the general improvement ordinance. This coincides with the capital budget that we approved in the municipal budget. The next ordinance, 2610, is the water improvements ordinance for funding capital projects, again, tying into the budget that we had just adopted. And the last one, 2611, this is actually reappropriating, not additional debt, to move 750,000 out of old unexpended ordinances that were previously authorized into a new ordinance to fund road paving projects.
So an example of when we don't use money, it goes into another.
This is going, yes,
Okay.
it's not going back into general, it's going into another capital.
Is there anybody from the public that wishes to speak on this ordinance alone? 2609. All right, clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, 9 yeses, motion carries. 2610, bond ordinance appropriating $1,730,000 and authorizing the issuance of $1,690,000 bonds or notes of the township for various improvements or purposes authorized to be undertaken in and by the township of Rockaway in the county of Morris, New Jersey for the water supply and distribution system of the township.
So moved.
Second.
Any council discussion?
Council President, I would just ask that if you can just give a few examples of the projects or what this money would be going to.
She just did.
About water.
No, I mean, she talked about water, but that's just general. I mean, what is it? Is it a certain well? Is it for remediation, PFAS? I mean, the public have no idea right now.
The public also has an opportunity to ask these questions.
You know, I know that, but
Okay.
they don't get any answers when they ask it. So, I mean, you,
All right. See, that's uncalled
but you just
for.
proved it.
Mr.
So a
Kelly,
person's going to come up and ask a question
Mr.
of that, and
Kelly,
you're not going to answer the question.
you're out of order.
So I'm asking, can we answer the question of Mrs. Palmieri or
Mrs. Palmieri, are you prepared at this point?
I can answer it because if you turn to page 2 of the ordinance, which is published, it lists all the improvements.
So
No,
the,
no, no,
so
to
the
put it-
information is in there.
to put it on the record is what I'm asking Mrs. Palmieri.
It is in the record. It's in the agenda. Stop trying to make trouble, man.
Mr. Morrison,
Okay.
please don't make yourself, serving comments on that. It's just putting it on the record so it's in the minutes. So people
It's
that are
on the
here witness
record.
it.
It's already on the record. It's in the ordinance. It's in the packet. It's already on the record. Did we have all right.
You didn't even know what it was.
Anybody? You're so out of order, Mr. Kelly. Stop making it personal. Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg,
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich,
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander,
Yes.
Councilmember Royak,
Yes.
Councilmember Frede,
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn,
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly,
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett,
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses, motion carries. 2611, ordinance providing for improvement of various roads in and by the township of Rockaway in the county of Morris, New Jersey, and reappropriating $750,000 therefore from proceeds of obligations of the township heretofore issued and funds available under ordinances of the township heretofore adopted. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Any council discussion?
Council President, I'd ask again that we would provide some information as to what the potential of the $750,000 can go to, maybe future road projects.
And again, as I stated before, in rebuttal to your rebuttal, this is all public record. Nobody from the public has contacted asking for information, and it is all readily available. and
Mr.
published
Knopf, could
already.
you just tell me of any major
Mr.
road
Knopf, please do not
improvements
answer.
that we're having?
Mr. Kelly, you're out of order.
I'm only asking the,
Mr. Kelly, you're out of order. This is not,
can you tell me which one it is?
Mr. Kelly, why is this now a question and answer? Why is this a testing period?
Because again,
Why are you making it? Listen, you have to stop making things personal. You have to understand that other council members and other people from the public are entitled to have opinions opposite of your own, despite your proclamation before that you are the only one that knows and can answer the question. This is a collaborative effort, right? We don't do gotchas. We don't test each other in public. All right. Play your part just like everybody else is. All right. grow up a little bit, stop making it personal, and stop with this kind of stuff.
Mr. Morrison, it's not being personal. The only problem is
No
that,
more
again,
discussion.
the public on there, you're
No
the
more
only
discussion.
one.
The public
The
is,
embarrassment of you not knowing, that's the problem that you have. And I'm sorry for pointing it out.
Mr.
It's not
Kelly,
intentional.
listen, I
Thank you.
feel no need
Less
to
is
have
more,
to
Mr.
prove
Morrison. Thank you.
myself to you.
Thank you, Mr. Morrison.
Please conduct yourself with some decorum.
Thank you, Mr. Morrison.
Where are we? Oh, 2612?
D.
C.
C. Okay. Did we have a motion?
Yes. And we had a
And
second.
we had a second.
We are ready to.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich.
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander.
Yes.
Councilmember Royak.
Yes.
Councilmember Frede.
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn.
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly.
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses, motion carries. O 2612, an ordinance fixing the salaries of various officials and contractual employees of the Township of Rockaway and the County of Morris. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Dare I ask, is there any council discussion?
I appreciate your sarcastic comment, but no, there's nothing right now from me.
Your appreciation is noted. Anybody from the public wishes to speak on this ordinance alone? Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich.
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander.
Yes.
Councilmember Royak.
Yes.
Councilmember Frede.
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn.
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly.
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, that is 9 yeses, motion carries.
Mr. Morrison, just out of procedure, did we allow open to the public on C?
I believe we did.
We did. Okay.
O 2613, an ordinance fixing the salaries of various officials and non-contractual employees of the Township of Rockaway and the County of Morris. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any council discussion? Anybody from the public wishes to speak on this ordinance? Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich.
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander.
Yes.
Councilmember Royak.
Yes.
Councilmember Frede.
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn.
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly.
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses, motion carries. Consent agenda. Items R 2674 through and including R 2685 and R 2688, R 2689, R 2690. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich.
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander.
Yes.
Councilmember Royak.
Yes.
Councilmember Frede.
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn.
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly.
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, that is 9 yeses, motion carries. I'm going to pull up these two items. Liam Munn for junior membership in Fire Company 4 and David Cho, full membership in Fire Company 2. Can I have a
So
motion?
moved.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich.
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander.
Yes.
Councilmember Royak.
Yes.
Councilmember Frede.
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn.
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly.
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses. Congratulations.
Council President?
Yeah.
Can I make a motion?
Yeah,
To remove my my motion or my new business for utility committee?
No. That's not my motion.
Mr. Kelly, please don't interrupt.
Council President, I'd like to make a motion to bring back council reports effective May 12th and keep it 3 minutes as well as administration reports to 3 minutes with no extension of time.
Second that.
Clerk, please take the roll.
Councilmember Salberg.
Yes.
Councilmember Vojtovich.
Yes.
Councilmember Freelander.
Yes.
Councilmember Royak.
Yes.
Councilmember Frede.
Yes.
Councilmember Quinn.
Yes.
Councilmember Kelly.
Yes.
Council Vice President Sackett.
Yes.
Council President Morrison.
Yes, it's 9 yeses. Motion carries.
Thank you, Mr.
So
Sackett.
we'll be doing that starting with the next meeting. Okay. Where are we at?
Utility committee.
I'm sorry?
Utility Committee.
I don't see that on the
I
agenda.
got it right. Yeah, it's all on our new ones.
It's on the new one.
It's the one that you were arguing about trying to remove my right to add to the agenda today.
If you're going to make that accusation, please support with documentation.
I had a conversation with Mrs. Palmieri that actually contacted you to show that you were in violation of 257C, where you weren't going to put my reports as well as my new business on this agenda because
You
I had,
contacted me?
yeah, Mrs. Palmieri, you want to respond?
No, she doesn't need to respond.
Sure she
Hang
does.
on a
She's right
second.
there.
Hang on a second. Yeah, but.
And you, I mean, you had some collaboration
this is
between the
not on
acting
mine.
clerk and yourself.
Okay.
And so the utility committee was added onto it after she had spoke to you today. I think we had our conversation at what, 4 o'clock, Mrs. Palmieri? Yeah. Does that wake up your memory at all?
No, not at all. I don't see it.
What number is it?
It's right here.
What number?
There is no number under new business. It doesn't go like that.
Oh,
We got Liam Munn, we got David Cho, and we got utility committee.
I don't see it. All right. Go ahead. You have 3 minutes.
So the utility committee, which many people don't understand, and I have spoken to Mrs. Palmieri about that in length as well today. Now, in the northern end of it, in Ward 6, we have a lot of power loss. Not to say that other areas don't have power losses in some of the storms, but we get some crazy winds, some heavy rains, snow, ice, all that stuff. It's always pretty much a guarantee of some type of a loss. And we do not have some sort of communication or liaison position between the governing body and utility committees. It could be JCP&L, it could be Verizon, and it could be Cablevision or cable. So recently, there were some updates in my report where we had in the breezeway and Green Pond Road, we had a tree that came down onto the cable lines, not power, and contacting directly to Verizon. Unless they found the owner of a tree, which was on state land, they weren't doing anything about it. The tree was overhanging. Officer Foster did an amazing job directing traffic and getting that down through the shade tree. And then we had another thing that Mrs. Ferrante was very helpful, as well as Mr. Noth, on Denmark Road, where we had a split tree, which is 3-phase up there and a Delta power line on the high leads that are 7,000 watts up there. And they addressed it. But again, we don't have any kind of communication of a liaisonship or a committee to kind of assess some areas that we need maybe vegetation control, some areas that are maybe on the easement of township property, state property. And then there's some concerns on personal properties. I mean, even on Upper Hibernia Road, we have some really concerning trees, whether it's ash borne from the beetles into the ash trees, or just really dead trees that are somewhat undermined from the conditions in the slope. So I would like to create, which was part of my campaign anyways, but this isn't political. I'm always very involved when we have power outages. Mr. Sackett, you're very, very well over that. And I do have contacts from my line of work that I do in construction with some of these utility companies. And so I would like to get some of the consensus of this council and our administration to somewhat create a committee, or at minimum, a liaison, which I would love to be the liaison, to have that direct conversation and community connection with these utility companies, addressing some of the power, not just in the 6th Ward, even though we're the large abundant of those power losses, but throughout the entire township. And if somebody wishes to be on the committee, I would be more than happy to have somebody with me. But again, if nobody's interested in that, that is something that I would like to take that task on.
So as a former resident of the 6th Ward, I think it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah. So
So I don't know what the procedure is. Would Mr. Kelly have to like submit an outline? I don't know how something like this would go.
So I would say it's two things, right? So number one, historically, my experience in our council and all that, like committees don't seem to go far and do a lot. Like I don't see that being real. I think it's an administrative function, but I would love to have you as like a liaison. I think you do.
Can't
a lot of
hurt.
Contacts. What?
Can't hurt.
Oh, I thought you said you can't hear me. Yeah, like I think it would be good to have you be like the liaison and work with the administration and the power companies to control these things, the reports that come in and all that stuff. I don't have a problem with that.
And I think that it would actually minimize some of the efforts because
Yeah.
Mrs. Ferranti is extremely busy throughout the field. Mr. Knopf, I don't know how
Yeah.
you do it. You need like 6 of him for the work that he does as one person.
How do you know there's not 6 of them?
I know he was in that cloning process. But anyways, in all seriousness,
No,
I don't know if there's even a motion that we need to create a liaison or if it's something that the administration.
Let's find out.
I'll
I
do it
think it's
offline.
worth
We'll figure it out
exploring.
offline, but that's what I prefer to do.
If it ends up being some kind of a committee, I'd like to serve with
Yeah.
Mr. Kelly on that too.
But again,
Yeah.
if you ever follow some of the stuff I post on there, I am all about our power and outages
100%. No.
and,
we know.
and a very quick
Yeah.
response. And
Yeah.
I think through my years, I've proven that
Sure.
and want to continue to do so through a committee or a liaison
Yeah.
position.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then following that, I would like to make a motion on something else. I'd like to make a motion to recognize a phenomenal police officer that we have in Rockaway Township, Jordan Matos. And Jordan Matos was Officer Matos was just recently inducted in the 200 Club for a great heroic thing that he did with two other Dover police officers, one which was his father, who also serves as a police officer in Dover. And I was a little disappointed that we weren't notified of the 200 Club and been invited to that. And it was even a little bit more disappointing that our own police chief did not recognize or put Mr. Matos or Officer Matos in the 200 Club, where it was a wonderful chief in Dover, Delaney. But I would like for us to do something for this officer for his heroic efforts of reducing a machete-wielding individual with his father and calming the situation down and saving people surrounding himself. Whether we do a proclamation, Mayor, or we do some type of other recognition for his efforts. And maybe this will be a spiraling thing that we do for more police officers in our township that do great deeds and put themselves last when it comes to saving the public and helping the public. So
I don't want to, I would think this falls under Chief Share. I don't want to put you on the spot if you're prepared to respond, but I do know that you regularly recognize your officers. So, I mean, I saw a post on it. I saw multiple posts on it recognizing him.
after the fact,
So-
so that's the problem.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
Chief, was there a reason why you didn't?
Hang on.
Is there a reason why you didn't put him in
We're
the
not-
club, Chief?
We're not interrogating.
No, I'm just asking him. Is there is like a process or something?
You know what? I'm sorry.
Would anybody second that motion?
This is going from, well, again, I mean, you can make the motion, but I have no problem with a motion, but be specific. Like, what do you want to do?
I would like to make a motion to recognize Officer Matos for his heroic efforts and in conjunction with the two other officers in Dover,
Okay. Then I'll,
whether it's through a proclamation or if there's an award or it bothers me that our chief did not recognize
Mr.
this
Kelly,
officer.
please don't make it personal.
I have
Listen,
to
if
because it bothers me. I have family on the blue line.
okay, but if you want to make a motion to officially recognize the actions, and I think that's very valid. I think anything other than that really falls under the purview of the chief. But if you want to make I'd be happy to
Well,
second that.
if we were relying on the chief to make these
Mr.
notices,
Kelly.
then we wouldn't get them.
Mr. Kelly, there's no reason to make everything personal.
It's not personal.
It is personal.
It's not.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, if there's a
Council President.
proclamation,
hang
you
on a
don't have a
second.
proclamation. I mean,
What's
what
that?
type
To
of a
make one,
proclamation?
one.
So,
Type
but
one
then
up,
make the
submit it to
motion. Be
clerk,
specific.
You know what's
Vote on it.
interesting? Here's a man that just interrupted me. You don't say a word.
Be
He wasn't
specific.
recognized. You didn't say a word. Not one word.
Be specific. He only talked for 10
Doesn't
seconds.
matter. Was it 10 seconds or if it's 10 minutes?
Mr. Kelly,
You're so selective on how it handles here.
stop taking everything. So
He
this
did
is
yell
not.
at me. He
it's
did
just
yell.
for-
He
I
did
didn't
yell
let
at me.
him.
He did yell at me. Just
So?
say, remember, he did yell at me before.
Council
Councilor
President, I
Talk,
just
wait your
have a
turn.
question on
Hang
that.
on a sec.
You know, of course, there should be recognition, but is it under the purview of the council that if the mayor does want to issue a proclamation, is that even? Yeah, is
under
that
the
something
mayor.
for us to even vote on?
Can we do a council proclamation instead? Does it have to be a mayor proclamation?
I mean, I don't think it hurts if you just want to, again, make the statement for the council to recognize their heroic actions. I think that's well.
I would like to have something in paper. I would like to have a
So what
presentation.
my recommendation would be is offline, talk to the mayor, talk to the police chief, find out what options we have. Because I don't know if this falls under something with, it goes on to the patrolman's record or not on his record, things like that. Let's find out. I don't know if it's something that we vote on, right? So again, do the due diligence, and I don't think anybody's going to have a problem with it. Take it offline, find out what options are available, and then we bring it to the next meeting.
Chief, can you provide me with the options that we can do to recognize Officer Matos for his heroic efforts that he did along with his father and the other officer in Dover?
Again,
That'd
this
be
is something that could have been handled before with a simple email. It's not a
No,
gotcha thing. Mr. Yachafano, I'm turning. you
I don't
over.
get an opportunity to have the deliberation amongst the council, doing it
This is
behind the
not,
scenes.
listen, this is, if you want to make a motion, make your motion as long as it falls under the purview of the council. There are rules of decorum that you must follow.
Is there a
You can't just
violation
make
of
up your
making
rules.
is there a violation to make a motion to recognize an officer
No,
in some
you
type
can
of a
make a,
paper form?
you can do it to make a you can do it to recognize the officer, to have the council recognize the officer, but that's it. Anything else that falls under
Wait
the
a minute,
purview,
wait a minute. Where are you coming up with this?
take it offline.
I mean,
Right, send
seriously,
it an
where are you,
email.
you're telling me some type of a thing that you have no foundation, no
Neither do
supporting.
you.
I'm
You have
asking the question. That's why.
This is not,
I didn't think it was
area
going to be
for
that
debate.
difficult to recognize an officer for his heroic efforts.
and
I didn't realize you were going to
Again,
be so against
don't-
doing it.
see, there you go.
Not a
And
problem.
folks, that's the hook.
I'll look into it again, Mr. Morrison.
Folks, that's the hook. He wants to put himself as the
No, you
person who
created the
cares and
hook.
nobody else does. And I think,
You created the hook.
that,
You
Mr.
painted it,
Kelly,
you
you're
ate
out of
your own
order.
hook.
Mr. Kelly, you're out of order. And I think that the public is a lot smarter than that.
I don't think so.
To understand. You don't think the public is smarter than
I
that?
don't think.
There you go. Moving on.
I don't think they're in your.
Does
stuff at all,
anybody
Mr.
else have,
Morrison. There's your
I've
hook.
heard that before. The public is not smart enough. Okay. Does anybody else have any new business? Does the administration have anything?
No, we'll post our reports like we did last meeting.
I thought that was a great
I did,
report, by
I
the way.
did want to just recognize we are 2025 New Jersey Healthy Town Award for the second consecutive year, testament to Brittany Bernstein. I did also want to point out, yes, very good. We're doing a lot of great programs for the people in our community. At the White Meadow Lake Craft Fair, I got this great book written by Maria Milana, a Rockaway Township resident, 30-year instructor, life coach, about Jordan Fisher wears a tie. It's a great inspirational story about self-confidence and being yourself. And I've read it a couple times. It's great. So if you get a chance, look her up and get the book and give it to a child, a grandchild, nephew, niece, whatever.
Could you share
That's
the, could you share the book around so we could all read it when you're done?
I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take you to read it.
Wow.
It'd take me a
No,
while.
it's actually got quite a few pages. Yeah.
Shots fired, chief.
Yeah.
And it was a great
Okay.
turnout, right, Joe? It was a really good turnout with everybody.
Does
there.
anybody else from the administration make your motion to adjourn by
Second.
consensus? All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.